What if I told you that some people in this world spend more money on a single toy than a normal person earns in their entire life? And I am not joking. There are people on this earth who spend more on a weekend hobby than most families spend on a house, and they do not think twice. See, when normal people get a little extra money, they buy a new phone, maybe a better car, but when you have so much money that you cannot even count it anymore, your brain stops thinking like a normal person. Today we are ranking the most unbelievable physical toys that billionaires actually own. Starting from the least crazy and going all the way up to something so insane, your brain will refuse to believe it is real. Let's start at number 10, the Superyacht Mega Slide. In 2013, one anonymous billionaire looked at his 230-foot superyacht and thought, something is missing, so he ordered a custom-built inflatable water slide to attach to the side of his yacht. The slide stands 41 feet tall, weighs over 4,000 pounds, and cost $35,000. Just for a water slide. On a boat he already paid millions for. His guests literally slide off the side of a yacht straight into the open ocean, while a private chef prepares lobster on the deck above. But a water slide is the cheapest thing on this entire list, because what comes next already costs 3 times more. At number 9, the Neutron X light cycle. This is a real-life replica of the famous light cycle from the movie Tron Legacy, built using the actual blueprints from the film itself. All electric, street legal, 110 horsepower, 125 miles per hour, with glowing neon strips on the wheels. Only 10 were ever made, each one priced at $100,000, sitting in some billionaire's private garage, used twice a year. Most people save for years just to buy a regular motorcycle. These owners spend 6 figures on something they ride twice and then park it like a decoration. But $100,000 is still pocket change compared to what comes next. At number 8, the Sea Breacher, a 2-seater personal watercraft custom built to look exactly like a shark, a dolphin, or a killer whale. 50 miles per hour on the surface, 25 miles per hour underwater, and it can launch itself 20 feet into the air straight out of the ocean. Price? $100,000. A toy that looks like a shark and jumps out of the water like a whale. Imagine sitting on a beach in the Maldives and a mechanical killer whale launches out of the water right in front of you. That is someone's afternoon entertainment. But even this feels normal compared to what comes next. Coming in at number 7, the Gravity Jet Suit. In 2017, a British company called Gravity Industries built something that should not exist outside of a Marvel movie. Jet engines strapped to both arms and your back, 300 pounds of thrust, flying at 85 miles per hour, with a helmet showing real-time data through an augmented reality display, exactly like Iron Man. Price? $440,000. Real billionaires are flying through the air like superheroes on a Tuesday afternoon. The British military actually tested this suit for real combat scenarios. But billionaires? They use it to fly over their private lakes for fun, while the rest of us are stuck sitting in traffic. And we are still not even halfway through this list. Halfway there at number 5, the Batmobile Tumbler Replica. In 2014, 5 fully street-legal replicas of the Batmobile Tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy were put up for sale. Real working vehicles, 500 horsepower, 155 miles per hour, 44-inch rear tires. One ended up in a luxury showroom in Dubai. Each one cost $1 million. The same company also built a Batmobile golf cart in 2021. Just 5 made, $50,000 each. Just imagine pulling up to the golf course in that. You would shut down the entire course. Nobody is finishing their round after seeing a Batmobile in the parking lot. That is the kind of energy this level of money buys. Not just things, attention. But even Batman's car is nothing compared to what sits above it. Climbing to number 4, the Astronomia Solar Zodiac Watch. The Astronomia Solar Planet Zodiac by Jacob & Co. is a tiny working model of our entire solar system sitting on your wrist. Rotating replicas of the sun and all the planets, made from 8 different precious gemstones. 12 hand-carved zodiac signs filled with 18-karat rose gold. A normal Rolex costs up to $45,000. This watch costs $348,000. Now you are buying the entire universe to wear on your wrist. Every component is assembled by hand by master watchmakers who spend over 6 months crafting just one piece. Most people will never even see this watch in person, let alone own it. Reaching number 3, the Golden Rock PS5. In 2020, Russian luxury company Caviar took a normal PlayStation 5 and encased it in almost 10 pounds of solid 18-karat gold. The PS5 Golden Rock Edition, matching gold controllers, only 9 ever made. Price? $499,000, $500,000, for a PlayStation that plays the exact same games as the normal $499 version. Over 1,300 people applied to buy one of the 9 available. Let that sink. That tells you everything about how the ultra-rich see money. It is not about the game. It is about owning something almost nobody else on this planet ever can. Right above at number 2, the Pearl Royale chess set. Australian jeweler Colin Byrne designed the most expensive chess set ever created. Entire board and every piece carved in solid 18-karat white gold, 513 carats of diamonds, royal blue sapphires, rare South Sea pearls. Only 3 sets in existence. each one valued at $4 million. A chess set most people would be too scared to even touch. A single knight piece took over 150 hours to carve. You could buy a house in most countries for the price of just one pawn on this board. And at number 1, the Sky Penthouse at Odeon Tower, Monaco. Some billionaires build their entire home as a toy. The Sky Penthouse takes up the highest 5 floors of the Odeon Tower in Monaco. Private pool, private gym, private cinema, and right on the balcony, overlooking the entire Mediterranean Sea. A private water slide that drops you from your living room straight into the pool below. The entire penthouse spans over 35,000 square feet. Every room has floor-to-ceiling windows. The kitchen alone is bigger than most apartments. And the view stretches across the entire French Riviera as far as the eye can see. Price? $335 million. While most of us are working hard just to pay rent every month, some people are sliding into their swimming pool from the 50th floor, with the whole Mediterranean stretching out in front of them. That is not just wealth anymore, that is a completely different version of being alive on this earth. These are not just expensive purchases. These are doorways into a world most of us will never enter, where money has no ceiling and desire has no limit. If this blew your mind, subscribe, share, and drop which toy you want most below.